All right, let's get started. All you need is mat and the space around you. This is going to be a no equipment workout. We're going to focus on the core, doing some Pilates technique, running through all planes of motion. So to start, laying on your back, hands behind the head and feet, the heels right under your knees. Big inhale, and on the exhale, let's just come into a little chest lift or a crunch. As you bring your head, neck, shoulders up, focus on the upper rib cage, pulling down so that we're engaging through the upper abdominals. And let's breathe. Inhale as you lower, exhale to lift. 4, 3, 2, and lift the head, neck, shoulders. And we're going to lift the right leg, knee right above your hip. Hold that position and up and down. 5, just warming up the body. 4, you're stabilizing, balancing on this opposite side. Lift and hold. Switch legs. Lift and inhale. Exhale, lift. 5, 4, 3, and we have very still, stable legs right here. And 1, lift and hold. Now we bring both legs up. We're going to keep the legs isolated again. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up here. Now extend the right leg and hold. Don't move the legs. We're going to rotate towards the left knee. 5, turn again. 4, same side. 3, 2, 1, come to the center and switch legs. Extend the left leg, high Percy, and we're going to rotate to the right. Turn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to tabletop, lower the feet and relax. Take the arms up and around, do some arm circles, just loosen up the shoulders and reverse. All right, we come back into that same position. Going to tabletop both legs. And just moving in the chest, lift 5 times. Lift 5, inhale, lower. Exhale to lift 4. Remember, we're focusing on the upper abdominals, pulling the ribcage down. 2, now hold up in the chest lift. We're going to extend the legs forward and bend the knees, bring them back in. Come in a little bit closer to where you're lifting the hips up, doing a little reverse crunch. And 4 more. And extend, bring it in. 2, and 1. Now we're going to add both together. Bring the knees in, crunch a little bit higher, lower the head, neck, shoulders, extend the legs. 5, last one. Try not to arch the back. If the back feels like it's straining or arching, then don't go as far away from the center. Reduce your range of motion. And last one. And now both feet go down, arms down, and head goes down on the mat. All right, we're going to come into a bridge, push evenly through both heels, lift the hips up and hold. We're going to hold the bridge, arms are reaching down by your side. And bring the right knee into the chest, pull it a little bit more to where you feel the bottom leg hip flexor stretch and the glute trigger and fire, and then put the foot down and then switch. Bring the left knee in, bring it more, and then put it down. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, lift the heels. So you're doing this on the toes. In, bring it in more, put the foot down. Bring it in more, connect. Now, if you want more of a challenge for the stability, hover your arms 1 inch off the mat, finding a little bit more balance. 1 more on each leg. Pull, connect. Bring it in, connect. Now lower the hips and raise the arms up. And let's go 5. Hips go up, arms go down, arms go up, hips go down. So you're moving in opposition. Now start to reach your arms farther away from the shoulders. 2, and up, and hold here. Now we're going to bring your right arm all the way up to the ear. Scissor the arms. Bring inhale. Exhale, switch, reach long, keeping the lower body stable and very quiet. 3, reach. 2, reach, and one, and then lower everything down. Let's hug the knees, head, neck, shoulders come up, take a little side, just rock your heart and hip. All right, we're going back into the same position. Same thing applies. To make it more challenging, the heels will be lifted. If you get a situation happening in your calves, which happens, then lower the heels back down. We're going to add on to this. Bring it right into the chest. No, don't sit there. Percy? Oh my gosh. Okay, I readjusted puppies out of the frame. And we're going to lift the hips back up. We're going to add on to this. Bring your right knee into the chest and then bring it a little bit more. Now extend the legs straight up and hold. 3, 2, 1, and then put the foot down. Left leg, bring the knee in. Bring it a little bit more. Extend the leg up. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Put it down. We're going to add on or change it up a bit. Bring the right knee in more. Straighten the leg up. Now flex your foot. Pull the toes towards your knee and pulse the hips up in the bridge. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the foot down. The left knee comes in. Pull it more. Extend the leg up. Pull the toes towards your knee and pulse the hips in your bridge. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Woo! We'll get the glutes, get the hamstrings. All right, we put the hands behind the head. Bring the feet up off of the mat. And we're going to extend the right leg, extend the left leg. So now the legs are moving and the upper body is very stationary. It's still, we're not moving, it's stable. Pull the lower back down and focus on the rib cage loading down. Okay, 4, 3, 2, add the upper body crisscross. Bring the left knee in, rotate towards, and alternate. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees and lower the head down. Now we're going to extend the leg straight up. Hold high up on the right leg, as high as you can. You're going to pull the leg towards you, and you're pushing the leg into the hands and lower your left leg. So we're going to inhale, pull, pull, lift, exhale, switch. So I want you to pull the abdominals down towards your spine, reaching high, shoulders away from your ears, making sure you're not losing the neck. Pull them down, engage through the lats, and pull, pull. And 5, 4, 3. We're going to keep the same range of motion. Just take the arms out of the equation. Hands go behind the head. Keep the legs going. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Woo. All right. Now we're going to come to sideline. Forearm can be down if you're in this position, which is a little bit more advanced. Take your ribs and lift them up and keep your shoulder out of the ear. So you would be in this position through the whole set. As you fatigue, you might find that you're dropping down, losing your form. If you can't hold it, then you'll take it down. You could use a prop underneath the head or just propped up here on your hand. We're going to bring the legs forward slightly to the front corner of the mat, and your other hand can just be balancing here. And we're going to bring the leg up and lower it down. Flex to come up, point, reach to lower, and use your bottom leg to press down into the mat to stabilize you. So both legs are working. Top leg is moving, bottom leg is stable, and we're going 4 more. Lift 3, 2. Even if you're down here, your bottom ribs are lifting up to keep the core engaged. Stop hip height. Now you're going to tap in front, lift, tap behind the bottom leg. Tap, 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 lift, tap, 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 lift. 3 more. 2, lift, 1, lift, 1, stop hip height. Now bring the knee in towards the chest, straighten the leg, and then lift and lower. Just a small little lift in, straight, lift, lower. Pull, straight, lift, lower. 3 more. 2, and 1. Keep the leg straight. Last one here. Toes pointing down, so you're slightly internal rotation. And circle the leg. Now focus on keeping the bottom leg connected. Glue it down. And 4, 3, 2, and reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can bend the knees, set it down in front, open the chest up, palms up, and take a really nice stretch. You can even take your top leg and extend it, just whatever feels good for that stretch. All right, now we're going to do side crunches. So with the side crunches, you're going to bend the knees and the heels kick back towards your hips. If you're having a trouble time with this, just take your top arm, put it down on the mat. I've heard like a lot of analogies like, oh, we feel like a fish out of water or a seal on the land. And it is awkward at first, but these you practice, get stronger, and then you become better at them. So we're going to extend the arms towards the ears, extend the legs, reach long. Breathe in, and you're going to come up to balancing on the hip. Grab the legs so you get this rotation, and then you extend long, release with control. So we're doing 8. Here we go. Up. That's 1. Go long. 2, 3. Up to the glute, right back to your side. 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 7. And stay up on this one. Up. Hold. All right, we're going to now switch sides and repeat the side line. So bring it down. Again, you can stay on the forearm, lift the rib cage, much more challenging position. I'm going to take it down here. Bring both legs forward to where you have a slight bend through the hips. The bottom leg is going to be connected downwards. You're pulling down with the bottom leg, top leg, external rotation, so it's slightly open, and we're going to lift and lower. And you can flex to lift, point, reach lower. And we're trying to stabilize the bottom side. 5, reach longer. 4, 3, 2, and stay hip high. Turn back to neutral. Now you're going to tap in front, lift, tap behind, lift. While you're doing this, focus on the bottom leg, keeping it stabilized. And 5, up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Now we're going to bring the knee into the chest, straight, and then a little bit of a lift and lower. Bring in, straight, lift, lower. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten out the leg, point the toe, and we're in with leg circles. Take it around. 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, set it down in front, open the chest and the shoulders. Take a nice little stretch. Breathe. All right, now we've got our side crunches. We're going to reach the arms long, legs are long. Start with an inhale. And as you exhale, bring it up, hug the knees, extend the body long back to your side. 2, reach long. You're going to definitely find that one side is stronger or more coordinated than the other. 3 more. Oh, I didn't make it all the way to my side on that one. This is definitely my weaker side. And 1 more. Stay up. Hold, hold, hold. And connect. Very good. All right, we come into hands and knees. You want your wrist right under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. All right, from here, we're just gonna tuck the abdominals round the back, open your shoulder blades, chin to the chest. And now move at the hips. Unfold the hips, the shoulder blades come together, and the head comes up. So think your neck is the last to move. Tuck and roll through the spine. Release into an extension. Now find the middle. Scoop the abdominals. And now this is your neutral, your plank body. We're going to keep the plank. Slowly straighten out your right leg without breaking your plank, without messing up that setup we just started. And then you're just going to do a little lift and lower. You should feel your glutes create a wall that won't allow you to lift any higher. That's what we're looking for, so that you're not arching in the back. And we're 3 more. 2, lift the leg and hold. Now bend the knee, heel to the hip, straighten the leg. So now you're in a hamstring curl. Try to evenly balance through both arms. So no leaning into one side. And then bend the knee, flex your foot in little donkey kicks. Push the heel up to the ceiling in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The knee goes under. We're going to do it all again. Tuck the hips around the back, chin to the chest. Unfold, go to your extension. And now find the middle. Lead with the hips, pulling the abdominals up and in. And then slowly straighten out the left leg. And then we lift and lower. Again, not lifting any higher than the glute will allow. If we're engaged in all of those ways, it's restricting our movement, but that's what we want. And 4 more. 3, 2, keep the leg lifted, hamstring curl, and straight, and bend, and straight. And 4, 3, 2, 1, flex the foot and lift and lower. Glutes are on. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee goes down, sit back on your heels, stretch your arms forward. All right, scoop back up. We come into that position again. Okay, knees are under the hips. This time, curl the toes under. And we're coming into a bear plank. Curl the toes under, lift the knees up 1 inch and hold. Push the floor away, a lot of good upper body stability. Hold and breathe. Now take your right leg and step it back, hold. Take the left leg back and hold. You're in a plank now. Bring the right leg back where we started, the knee under the hip, and bring the left leg back. Now you're in bear. Go with the left leg, out, left, out, right, in, left, in, right. Right leads now, so you're alternating the lead leg. And in, 2 more. Out, out, in, tap, out, out, in, and rest. Ooh. Stretch the arms, release the neck. All right, come up to sitting. We're gonna take a really nice lateral stretch. So you're gonna sit in the Z-sit position. So take your left leg and turn it back behind you like that. Your right leg is gonna be following in the same direction, and sit up tall. Take your left arm out to the side, palm up, right arm down to the mat. Lift up first and reach the arms away so that we're not losing the neck. You're long here. Hand goes on the mat and slide it. Then you can bend the elbow and come into a lateral stretch. Now to make this really, really good, keep this opposite hip down. So you might notice that it lifted up. So let's go back and start again, focusing on keeping the load in that hip. All right, palm is up, hand is down. Breathe in and exhale, start to slide. So keeping your hip down is going to prevent you from going as far, but that's not the goal. We're not trying to slide out so much. And then you can do a little bend in the elbow, whatever feels good. And now open the chest up to the sky and then thread it through. And then you can reach across. Lift the hip on this one. It's okay to lift. Turn the head And then we come all the way up. So let's switch legs. We're just gonna flip them around. Sit up tall. You may notice that one hip is more mobile than the other. This might be a little more comfortable on one side than the other. This is definitely my less good side. So I'm going to have to work harder to keep this hip down. Now, if it's lifted a little bit, that's okay, but don't let it lift more. So you still focus on pulling down through that hip. So we're going to put the arm towards the mat, other arm, palm up, lengthen, sit up tall, breathe in, and exhale, slide towards the mat, opposite hip pulling down, and stretch into the lateral. And then we'll come up, connect the hip, reset, bring inhale, exhale, slide, taking your big lateral stretch in the elbow, open the chest up to the sky. And now we're going to thread it through. Now let the hip come up as you turn, reaching across. And then we'll come all the way up to the start. All right, you guys, that is it for this class. Thank you for joining me and Percy. Some core work, some abs, we did sideline, and we did the hands and knees work. So that's just a little sample class. If you enjoyed this class, think about becoming a member and have access to all of the classes. We have classes like this, using other props to assist the body and also making it more challenging. And we also have strength training workouts where we're using dumbbells and common home gym equipment, and a lot of other tutorials and exercises. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.